Today, I am just going to speak from my heart today. I am honestly so frustrated. I have got a deep sadness in me, and I can honestly tell you I'm a little heartbroken. And you go, well, what's going on, Chris? Well, I'm going to tell you. In the last, say, 3 weeks, I've been doing a lot of public events. And oh my goodness, I see so many people out there that are suffering with their health that they don't need to be suffering. Um, they, it's sad. It's really sad. I try to give them my message and it's falling on deaf ears. And as a person, as a nurse who cares for people, who only wants the best for people, it just breaks my heart. And really what breaks my heart is they're like, a lot of people wait until they get a life crisis, like they get a very bad diagnosis and prognosis. And this is where now they spend every dime they have in life savings. They spend more than what they have just so they can what? Maybe live just a couple of more months. It's amazing that how here in the United States, we can extend a person's life another 15 years. Oh, that's good. 15 years. But I want people to think about, what is that quality of life those last 15 years? Are they living their vibrant life, their life that's purpose driven? Are they doing stuff with their family and with their friends? Are they traveling? Are they doing hobbies? Are they doing things that fill up their soul? Or they just laying around gasping for their next breath? Is that really quality of life? I don't know why we have to wait until we hit a crisis, why we have to be reactive with our health and not proactive. I want to go off on a positive story. This is about a lady that I helped, this spring. She's a recent widow and she lives on her own, and she had a lot of health issues and a lot of pain and that kind of thing. And I talked to her about, reactivating your stem cells. Let's get you feeling better. And she goes, "Oh, I don't know if I can afford that, blah, blah, blah." And I'm like, just trust me. Just do an investment in yourself. And she started patching. And she noticed within a couple of days, she goes, "Oh my goodness, my pain is really going down." She started saying, "Oh my goodness, I'm sleeping better. Why do I have all this more energy? My brain fog is lifting." Well, every month she lets me know, she's going, "Oh, I've got a new story. The floaters are gone. Oh, in my eyes. Oh, I have no pain now. I have this. I have my focus is this. And I'm sharing my life story and I'm helping people." And her mind has set. And recently she goes, "You know what? I'm not letting this walker define me anymore. It's not me." So she is now, this last week, we were at a big public event and it's a health and wellness event. And there she was. She was there sharing her story with other seniors. And she was giving them hope because she has hope. That was good. Your health is your greatest wealth. It's not a luxury, and it's non-negotiable. Let me repeat that again. Your health is your greatest wealth, It's not a luxury, and it's non-negotiable. So let's dive into that and unpack it a little bit. What does this mean in your life, in your work, in your mission? You know, I just recently heard a video, and it was from a doctor who's a naturopathic doctor. She and her husband have over like 30 years of education. He's actually an MD. He's a dentist. She's a homeopathic doctor. She's a physical therapist. She's a respiratory therapist and all of that. And she said she and her husband have worked like in the last 30 years in the medical model. And she goes, man, this is not where we need to be going. This is not what we need to be doing. We're not solving problems. So they started their own clinic, and it was a naturopathic type clinic. And she goes, what we were getting, we were receiving patients that the medical model gave up on. They said, we don't have anything else. There's nothing else to help you. And so they came to us. And she said, with our natural alternatives, with doing naturopathic, we were able to help those people more than what they were getting from the traditional medical system. And then they were introduced to this phototherapy patch where it reactivates stem cells. And this naturopathic doctor said, we are seeing things with these patients, just with this, that's enabling their bodies to heal itself more than anything we've ever seen in the medical model and what we've seen in even our natural alternatives. And she was literally crying. And she goes, this is how your body can heal. All you got to do is take off the backing. You take off the backing and you stick it on your body somewhere, and it gives you hope. And she was literally crying. I want to go in and say, if you go, I don't know, this is something I can't afford. Yes, it is. Your health. You're going to end up spending money on your health one way or another, either on the back dark end trying to survive, or on the front end being more proactive. If you've been pushing this off, I want you to ask yourself why. Why am I pushing this off? Yes, you do have a free will. And sometimes, if you think about this, it's not too expensive at all to consider the cost of doing something positive. I'm not asking you to overhaul your life today from A to Z, but you do need to stop ignoring your body. So many people in the last few weeks, yes, I saw a lot of people struggling and suffering. But a lot of people, then there was a lot of people who said, I don't need that. I've got great health. I feel amazing, and I'm 70. That is great. That's awesome. So I want you to think about an iceberg. We just see the tip of that iceberg. But what is truly going on underneath that water that you don't see? And I've talked to people, it's like, oh, yes, my best friend, she has been healthy, and the last 20 years she's done this, and this, and all of a sudden she got sick. I'm just telling you, it just didn't happen all of a sudden. It's that iceberg. That's what's going underneath the water that you're not seeing, that you need to be paying attention to. Like I said, I'm so sad because people don't care about what they're doing at themselves and what they're doing for their family. We think, I'm just sick. I'm the only one that's going to suffer. It's everybody around you. If this has struck a nerve in you, good, good, because it means you're alive and it means that there's still time, because we don't have time. No one is guaranteed that we're going to have tomorrow. But I know that since I am being proactive with my health, I've never felt better day after day after day. And I'm 65 years old. I just know every day I feel even better than I did the day before. That literally my age is reversing. Yes, it's reversing in how I physically feel and how I mentally feel and how I emotionally feel. I am able to give more today to others. And as a nurse, that is awesome because that's what I want to do more than what I was able to do even a year ago. I want you to think about this. I want to end kind of with this. I have one of my good friends. Her husband was diagnosed with a serious cancer about 3-4 years ago. They end up doing all the medical treatments. They did all of the, oh, we'll try this. This is in trial. They did all of that. Then they go, well, maybe we need to do something more natural. Then they started investing a lot of money in natural supplements, in herbs, all of that. Yeah. Just grasping at straws. And it hasn't really worked. Yes, it's bought him some time, but it hasn't given him the quality of life that he wants, that he needs, that he deserves. Now he's being in that reactive period. And now my friend, who has seen her husband go through this, and I keep saying, start being proactive with your health. And she's stuck. She's stuck. She can't move on. She is just got blinders on and she won't move forward. She won't think about being proactive with her own health. It totally breaks my heart. You know, this YouTube Live isn't about selling you a little sticker, a little patch. It's not that at all. What I want you to do is it's about thinking about your soul and what is your God-given purpose. What you want to live your life to the fullest. You want to be the best version of yourself. Fight for it. Believe it. Because your greatest wealth is your health. And it's non-negotiable. If you would like some guidance, if you would like to talk to me, in the description is my calendar. Let's schedule just a 10-20 minute talk. Let's just see if I'm the right fit. Let me see if I can even help you. Let's see if you're ready to move on. Because yes, you do have a free will. You do have a free will. You can keep going the way you're going and being in denial, even if you have great health. Or you can start looking and being a little more proactive. Again, it's not too late. I don't care if you're in your 80s or if you're in your 30s and you have nothing to worry about. It's never too late to start investing into your health. And I am here to help. Everyone have a very blessed day. and live your life to the fullest. Bye bye.